What's up, Reuters? I'm gonna start calling you Reuters from now on. Today I'm gonna talk about my gems and my current gem setup, but it depends on what I'm doing, and I'll explain that right now. Remember to please comment this video, subscribe, share, stuff that helps me out. Okay, so first let me kind of go over the gem setups. There's 3 types of gems, but the last one is like special gems, which is like effect gems, which is like dizzy. It makes it dizzy and stuff. So I'm gonna count that as offensive and defensive. So the defensive gems, I believe that they should be like what the hell is this? Alright, I think they should be only for succubus users. I don't think melee players should use that at all. The only time I think you should use it is if you're going against another melee player, and because usually, you use a front formation when you're going against another melee player, and an offense gem helps kill the other melee player faster. So that's the only time I recommend using it, but other than that, don't use it. So the force gem, offense; realness gem, offense; block gem, defense; health gem, defense; agility, defense; fertility, offense; dizzy, offense; fortification, defense. This is one of the special gems, but that's offense. Also offense, and offense. That's all of them, right? Okay, so why I recommend using the defensive gems? Because as a melee, this is like my philosophy or what I think or whatever. So as a melee player, what I think is most important is actually reaching the succubus. Okay, if you have, let's say, a lot of people use the hit gem. So let's say and they usually use it on the berserker. But okay, let's say you have a hit gem on your berserker. It would replace one of the defensive gems, right? But what would it be doing? What it would be doing is you would be like, so let's say you use a hit gem, you would be like more accurate hitting like little troops, like those trolls and archangels and stuff like that, which is on your way to the succubus, but it's not as effective as if you're evasion. Because what are you most worried about? Killing the troops in front of you, or taking less damage from the succubus? And in my opinion, is taking less damage from the succubus. So that's why I don't use any offensive gems. Because once you're in front of the succubus and you start hitting her, it doesn't matter if you have offensive gems or not, you're gonna kill her. Because melee's head-to-head against a succubus by itself is a lot stronger. But when the succubus is in the back of the formation and she's attacking you, as the troops are attacking you, that's when she's super strong. So that's why I don't use any offensive gems. What I'm going to talk about is my gem setup. Remember, if you have any questions, comment below, or if you have any opinions, if you don't agree with me, comment below. I really don't care. I just like seeing the comments and stuff. Alright, so I'm on the wrong page. Okay, I always get confused with this. I don't know why. So this is my gem setup. Now, I have always 2 green, 2 evade gems, which helps a lot of canceling out some hits completely. The fortification gem is so I can get dizzy less, because as I'm getting dizzy, I'm not hitting troops or hitting the another hero, which kills them faster, obviously, but also gives me a little bit of health back because of my rings. Like you see, it says absorbs 12% of attack damage right here. Okay, 12% attack damage. So it's not doing that. So I have 2 of them. Now I have, again, essential is 2 block gems. So wherever I go, I always have 2 green, 2 white, 2 blue. Now where I switch it sometimes is the last gem. Right now I'm using a 3rd blue one, but that's because like I said, I usually use a front formation, and I'm kind of testing this out. Somebody told me about it and it kind of makes sense, but I'm just testing it so far. So I used to use 2 green, 2 white, 2 blue, and a red gem, level 5, which would give me, how much was it? I think it was, yeah, like a 300 bonus HP. And the reason I used that was because it's a guaranteed 300 HP, as opposed to a 3rd block gem, which works by percentages, and it'll give me a chance of blocking enemy hits. So let's say, okay, each enemy hit, let's just say it's hitting me 50 HP at a time, or let's say 25. So it's hitting me 25 HP at a time. I'm blocking it. So I have to block it at least. Wow, I gotta do math now. 25, that's 4, 8, 12, 6. Alright. I hope I'm right, because I don't look very retarded. So that means I have to successfully block it 16 times. So it could equal what it would do with a red gem, which is help me 300 HP more. So I forgot what I was doing. So that's what it would have to do to be better than a health gem. But remember, when you're using a 1/3 of the same gem, the percentage goes down dramatically. Like, let's say the first one will give you 15%, next one will give you 7% or something like that, and I think the last one will give you like an extra 3%. But you think this is like why I think it's kind of like on borderline. Do you think that extra 3%, would help you get 15 more blocks, or I think I said 16 more blocks? That would equal a guaranteed 300 HP. So that's where it differs, and this is the only time I'm using it. Since block gems are defensive, obviously they work best when you're getting hit by a lot of troops, which happens when you're in a front formation. So the only time I recommend 3 blue gems, block gems, is when you're using a front formation, because it increases the likelihood of you getting more than 16 blocks, which would save you more than 300 guaranteed HP, and as opposed to a red gem, because it might save you 500. So that means you saved 200 HP more than you would have with a red gem. So it gives you a little more of an edge. Now, when you're using a back formation, I would say use a red gem. So I would go 2 green, 2 blue, 2 white, and a red gem. And why the red gem and not the blue gem? Because when you're in the back formation, you're not really getting hit at all. The only time you're getting hit is by like spells, skulls and stuff that they throw out. That's the only time you're gonna get hit, and usually just like re-heal that from like the armor bonuses and stuff. So that's why I wouldn't use it there. I would go for the guaranteed 300, because once your front form is completely gone, most of the time their front formation would be completely gone, or the succubus would be out with her hero in front, and like a few troops will be next to her, but it won't be as much troops hitting you to increase the likelihood of saving more than 300 HP. I know it kind of sounds confusing, but to put it simple, only put a 3rd blue gem if you're using a front formation, because a lot of troops are hitting you at the same time. When not a lot of troops are hitting you at the same time, use a red gem, because it's a guaranteed 300, as opposed to if you're using a third one in the back formation, you might get like, let's say 100% saved instead of 300. You guys understand? If you don't understand, I might comment below and I'll clear it up for you. And remember, if you have any other opinions, or like you disagree or whatever, just say why and like comment below. So I want to say this is the same setup for both my melee heroes, because again, I'm more my priority is to reach the actual succubus, then once I reach her, hit her hard. Because if I'm able to hit her hard, what's the point if I can't reach her? You kind of get what I mean? So that's my take on what melee should be wearing in for gems. No offensive gems at all. Subscribe and like this video.